What's up everyone, I'm Jared. So okay, this might not be exactly like a portable movie theater as the title states, but I mean it's got a powerful built-in Bluetooth speaker with subwoofer and a built-in LED lit projector with a resolution of 1280 by 800. Now the whole thing's plastic from front to back, but it's pretty heavy for its size, I guess because they have a lot to pack into something about the size of a shoebox. The speakers face the rear with the projector on the front along with its plastic little lens focus ring. On the top is where all of our controls live, and so to turn it on, we have two options. We can either turn on the projector, which will also turn on the speakers and the HDMI port so that we're ready to go, or you can turn on just the speakers portion, which keeps the projector off for those times when you just want to listen to tunes. There's also a battery indicator button and the Bluetooth pairing button, but you don't have to use Bluetooth if you don't want to, because other than the main charging port underneath the projector lens in the front, we've got all of our I/O, including an auxiliary port, headphones port, HDMI, micro USB service port, and a power output port for charging your phones or tablets, or even powering a Chromecast, for example. Now in the box, aside from an HDMI cable and the power brick for charging its battery, we also get a little remote control for controlling everything you can from the buttons on the top of the Flix, except for the projector menu settings. Now the review unit I was sent had a bit of damage on the remote control, which does give me a little concern about the longevity of it. So we'll go ahead and power it on, and the first thing you'll notice is the sound of the fan kicking in. And once you start watching a movie and have the speakers turned up or a pair of headphones on, you can't hear it at all. But then we get greeted with this Dashbon splash screen, and if you have something like a Chromecast hooked up to the HDMI port and powered by the power output port like I do, it'll default right to that device. And from here, you can jump into the display menu by pressing the menu button on the top, where you can make adjustments with the volume, although you can easily do that with the volume up and down buttons, as well as adjust the brightness, contrast, flip the orientation around, and adjust the tilt. Now for best results, you obviously want to use either a flat white bed sheet or an actual projector screen. Dashbon actually just had an Indiegogo campaign fully funded for their new Magic screen in either 25 or 80-inch sizes that just pops open and folds away. But regardless of what you use, the picture quality is actually pretty good, and the maximum display size and distance can get up to 100 inches at 8.5 feet, while still maintaining a level of image sharpness that's acceptable. Now the Flix can play back movies or whatever you're using the projector with for up to 4 hours, or 28 hours of music playback on the 140 watt-hour version, and up to 8 hours of video playback or 56 hours of music on the 280 watt-hour version, which is plenty of time on the smaller battery version to watch at least a full-length movie at the beach or while camping, and still have some left over for the after party. Now, as cool as the Flix is, I do have some issues. For instance, for the 140 watt-hour model at a whopping $600, I would have expected some sort of tripod to mount the thing to instead of relying completely on the little tiny adjustable feet on the bottom. And the focus adjustment ring on the front is really flimsy and loose, so that could have easily been fixed by I don't know, better quality control for a product that costs as much as a new smartphone. But other than that, I'm actually quite pleased with the Flix. If you brought this thing and a Chromecast with you on your next camping trip and you've got any friends with you, congratulations, you are now the man. Anyways, I'll toss a link in the description below if you wanted to check it out further, but if you liked the video, do me a solid and hit up that like button, and if you're new to my stuff, don't forget to subscribe for new videos every week. But thanks as always for watching, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Cheers.